All right, guys, we are in Brandywine, Maryland, getting ready to pick up. We got here a little earlier than what they wanted us to. Better to be early than late, though. Supposed to be picking up some type of rotors or something. Looks like this is some type of something to do with the power company. I don't know. I went in there to use the restroom. I don't know if you've ever seen that new TV show, the Chernobyl one. They got like a command center in there that looks like it's for Chernobyl. Pretty wild though. So supposedly they're just getting some paperwork together and putting some stickers and stuff on what we're picking up, and they'll be loading us shortly.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All right, guys, this is pre-tarp. 2 straps on everything. We ran our chains through, and I don't know if you guys can see that or not, through there. One kind of pulling backwards, the other one pulling forwards. And I don't know if you guys could hear it on the camera here or not, but this thing screamed when they set it down on the trailer. The springs were like, I'm probably gonna have this weighed. This is supposed to weigh 8,000 pounds. It's supposed to be 9,300 pounds total, but this thing right here is a beast. Man, I've never heard my trailer make the noise that it just made when he set this down here. And then chains through the back, pulling backwards again. Wonder if that chain's gonna be all right like that. Because technically it's pulling on the boards right here. What I may have to do is take this chain and pull it more over this way. I think that's what I'm gonna do. not pretty, but it's tarped. The sad part of this is it probably took me longer to tarp this than it will to drive to the place. This is going from Brandywine, Maryland up to Elizabeth, New Jersey. So I think it's only 200 something miles. Maybe I'll throw one more bungee here, pulling this back. Let's see here. There we go. So that's it. Lita's on the board right now looking for something for after this, and we will see you when we get there. All right guys, we are in Kimberly, New Jersey, right on the port. We made good time. We got here at about 1 o'clock. So let's see, I think we ended up leaving at about 8 after getting loaded. Obviously didn't stop for anything. I pulled over once to check on the load, and that was about it. But as you can see, we are right on the port. So gonna get these things unloaded. Lita's looking for another load. The boards look like crap today. There's a lot of stuff that you can bounce around in around Baltimore, New York, and stuff like that. But we're trying to get the hell out of here. You know, we don't want to do these short little local runs. You know, so we're trying to get away from here. So she's in their truck looking for something right now, and I'll get back to you guys when we get this unloaded. And it stinks around here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's one of those barges or something. It smells like shit. So, all right, let me get this untarped, and we'll get back to you.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, we are in, where are we at?
We're in Morgantown, PA.
Morgantown, PA. At a crane place that I've actually picked up before. I made a big boo-boo on this job, though, because we were driving through downtown New Jersey, and I was freaking out that we didn't have a load yet. I thought it was 1,000 miles total at $1,400, and that have made it $1.40, which wouldn't have been the greatest, but I was like, screw it. I wanted to get out of New Jersey so bad. But it's 1,200 miles at $1.40, so I think it's like $1.18 a mile. So yeah, I screwed the pooch on this one. No backing down on it now, though. But yeah, that's what we got. The load boards were terrible today. Loads went instantly today too. All the good paying ones gone. I wonder if he needs me to pull up. No. All right, well, let me get off here. We'll get loaded, show you what we got.
These big platters.
So we ordered we had some boneless chicken wings here, and we ordered a medium calzone. I don't know if that's showing up in the picture, but that thing is massive. That thing must be like, that's so big. And you thought we were gonna be hungry after this. Oh man, it is the next morning. I didn't sleep really well the night before because it was so hot. I'm trying really hard not to idle the truck, and it's not because I'm a cheap ass and I don't want to pay for the fuel. It's just that with my luck, and everybody's saying how bad it is to idle these things, mine will be the first one to screw up from idling, you know? So we went ahead and idled last night until it started pouring down rain. I don't even know what time it was. It poured. I mean, look at the trailer. It's full of water. But it poured, and it felt good in there, so I went ahead and shut it off. It's like 8:30 right now. We slept until like 8:30. I didn't even set an alarm. And I've got a new air conditioner coming. I'll have to show it to you guys. Someone in the comments suggested it. I can't remember what it's called, but I don't know. It's a battery-powered air conditioner. Portable air conditioner, and I caught it on sale for $99. So we'll see what happens. It's supposed to do like 1100 BTUs, which should be enough for that truck. We're walking over to Dunkin' Donuts to get some coffee and take a leak. We got a car coming right here. Let's come this way. So we're going to grab something to drink. I'll do the pre-trip, and we will start looking for a partial that we could possibly fit on that trailer, and head to Missouri. So we'll see you there. What'd you buy?
Your camera's bought something.
No, for breakfast.
Oh.
I think I was trying to document. I got company sitting in my PayPal account for no reason. What'd you get for breakfast?
This is yours. That's your bagel, the bacon, egg, and cheese. And I got a croissant, egg, and cheese.
We were getting out of the truck earlier, and we heard horses, and I opened up the thing, and it was a bunch of Amish riding by.
Hey, how you doing, dear? Good, how are you? Okay.
Guys, we are in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. We're supposed to be picking up a scissor lift that weighs about 6,000 pounds. This pays $400 for 78 miles. So it's like $5 something a mile. Only problem is when Lita was looking at the board, this is actually going the wrong direction. So she thought it was picking up in York, Pennsylvania, going to Chambersburg. So we passed York. So now we are here in Chambersburg, and now it's got to go back to York, Pennsylvania. So we're going to be running back and forth a few times, which kind of sucks. But she signed the rate con, didn't notice it till then. So it is what it is. We got to pick it up and drop it off now. Now this makes us late to Missouri. So what we thought we would be making a couple extra bucks is actually costing us money at this point. So we're gonna have to move some things around on the trailer just to try to get this lift on here now, and try to figure this out. So now I have to untarp this and move some stuff and put the lift on and then tarp it back. So and then we get here and they have no idea that they don't even know about the load. So now they have to check in on that. So that's added time. So our clock is ticking, and it's just a mess all the time. All right, so this is what we came up with. Since we had these two pieces going down the middle, I'm just gonna slide each one to the outside. This thing's only supposed to be like 4 feet wide and 6,000 pounds. I didn't want to put it all the way on the back because that's too much weight on the back. So I'm gonna split these things down the middle, and then we'll shoot that scissor lift. All right, so the DJI SD card filled up, so I'll have to finish filming on this. But this is what we ended up with. This thing was supposed to be a 4-foot scissor lift. That is not 4 feet. But it weighs 1,000 pounds less than what they said. So I don't know, do you bitch and complain about it, or do you just eat it because it's actually lighter? Which is probably a good thing, because I was worried about where it would be sitting on these axles. So that's 3,500 pounds, and this is 5,000 pounds now. So it was 6,000 pounds, and I seen him coming around with it. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I hate that we even took this. This is why we hate partials. We just can't do it, you know, unless I can physically look at the board and double check everything. I don't know. All right. So we are still here with the scissor lift. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. No one seems to know where the paperwork's at. So not only are we driving in the wrong direction for this load, nobody knows what's going on with this load. I mean, luckily the guy figured out what serial number it was and was nice enough to load it before the paperwork. I mean, had it not been for that, we still wouldn't be loaded. And
Okay.
Lita's calling.
Purchase order number. So they can figure out what's going on here. How do they not know?
I don't know. It's crazy. All of this for a $400 partial that was supposed to be good. It was $5 a mile. But this is the shit that makes, this is why I say partials are bullshit, because you can sit around fucking waiting on these things all day long. And okay, what, after 2 hours they throw you what, $100 detention pay? Pfft, screw that. I'd rather get loaded and unloaded and be done with it, you know? Fuck, I'm always complaining, but fuck, how do people not see this, you know? All right, guys, we just got the lift off. Update on the, so it took them 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours to get us our BOL. And so we're, I hope this doesn't pick up.
Are we taking our 30 here?
I don't know. So we were gonna email the broker. Last time we had a problem though, we emailed the broker. They just decided not to email back and would never answer the phone when they knew that there was a problem and that we wanted more money. So I was like, you know what, Lita, just call them. Call them and let them know that we finally got the paperwork and that we're gonna need more money, since it took them 2.5 hours. Since it took them 2.5 hours to get us loaded and get the BOL. So we call up the guy and he acts like, he's like, you want me to pay you for 2.5 hours of waiting? He's like, that's normal. And we're like, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, 2.5 hours, that's a lot. He's like, I'm gonna give you $25 extra and not a penny more. And if you never wanna run a load for us again, that's fine too. And click, hung up the phone. So that's what you get to deal with out here. Because there's so many drivers out there, they know they can piss off companies and there's gonna be more to pull loads for them. So that's the problem. That's the kind of problems you're gonna run into. So I'm gonna check to see how much longer we've been here. Maybe take our, finish taking our 30-minute break here and then roll. And see you then.